Hi, Virgo. Welcome back to Lee's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to delve further into your love life with your soulmate by taking a look at how they truly feel about you. Okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay? Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Virgo, the overall energy for this week's reading is the Devil card. Okay, this is Capricorn energy. It is talking about, this passionate connection between the two of you. Underneath this is the King of Swords, air sign, or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is talking about, being independent, being like top shelf and being that type of person where, you can be with anybody you want to be with because you have worked to get yourself to that specific level, okay? And being able to choose who you want to choose to be in a relationship with because you're sitting in that independent energy, okay? Underneath this is the Page of Pentacles, earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is talking about, the love offer, okay? Where for something long-term, stable, and committed. And I feel like both you and your soulmate are going to give this to each other. Underneath this is the Nine of Swords, which talks about worry. Spirit is telling you to not worry about this connection. It is destined, okay? It's destined and it's fated, okay? Then we have the World card, okay? So this is all signs, and what Spirit is telling you with this card is for you to work through to overcome your personal challenges, open up new doors and opportunities for yourself, okay? And put an end to old cycles that you've been going through, okay? And then when you do this, it's going to cause a tower moment with the Scorpio, with the Scorpio energy. It's going to, completely rip up your foundation so you can rebuild it anew, okay? It's about you getting out of your head at the end of the day, okay? So we're going to start by clarifying the Devil. Okay. Okay, so for you, we have the Trigger card. So this is Spirit saying this is about you getting past all of your triggers, healing the things that triggered you the most in this last connection with this person, and pretty much in all of your connections, like the things that really make you go bonkers, really make you lose it. Those are the things that you need to focus on, is what Spirit is saying with the Trigger card, okay? Then we have no strings attached. It says it starts with no strings, but even the most casual ties can tangle fast when boundaries get blurred. Okay, with this card, Spirit is telling you these types of relationships have to go, okay? Where there aren't any strings attached, and then all of a sudden you end up, getting thrust into it, or wanting to be, wanting more from this person, and the other person is not being that way. That's why Spirit is telling you to go slowly with this connection, because you need to have time to, I guess, marinate in your feelings and think about how this person makes you feel, how the two of you are together. And then the same thing with your person. They have to do that as well. All right. Okay. So when it comes to your person, let's see what we're going to get. Look at y'all mirroring each other. Look. I got to pull them both up so you can see. Both of you need to be working on your triggers, okay? So cross watchers, this is what the hell you need to be working on, okay? Then we've got emotional storm. It says turmoil, unstable, affected, and then we have exhaustion. It says depleted, drained, long journey. So this stuff takes time, okay? It's not going to be easy, all right? Nothing that's really good is ever really going to be easy. All right. It's always going to require something out of you. Because remember, I always tell you, nothing, especially something like this, is not going to come for free. Okay. It's going to require you to make adjustments so that you can step into the energy of the person that already has, you know, this type of love, this true love that you're going to be getting from this person. Okay. All right. Here we go. So the first placement we're going to look at represents your person's past situation. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune and we've got the Five of Swords. So your person, you know, has been through it just like you have with the ghosting and the being left out in the cold and the mind games and the betrayal and the, you know, being cheated on, all those things. Your person's been through similar scenarios as you. All right. But with the Wheel of Fortune, this is spirit telling your person, you know, your person realizes that they have a destined situation coming up with you. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. So your person realizes these were lessons that they needed to learn. Okay. And they are forgiving themselves and forgiving the other people for what happened. They're wanting to, you know, come forward and create a family with you. It says fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. Okay. All right. So this next card here represents the present situation. So we've got the Two of Pentacles. Okay. This can talk about juggling. And, you know, I feel like your person is wanting to put an end to this. They're ready for the juggling to stop. They want to be in a one-person relationship where the other person just wants them. They want the other person. Okay. Let's clarify. Let me get this card. I want to do this. Yeah. See, your person wants marriage. Okay. They also want physical passion here. Okay. It says this connection is charged with desire. Just make sure hearts aren't getting lost in the heat. But they're wanting, you know, equal love, equal give and take, you know, the same type of, you know, the passion that they feel for you, you feel for them. They're wanting the same thing. Okay. All right. So let me get one of these. Yeah. They want to make, they've been going back, you know, through their memories and stuff like that. This is going to be about them wanting to come for, you know, come towards you and the two of you to make good memories, right? Let go of all the negative memories, the bad memories from the past, and for the two of you to create new ones. Okay. So this next card here represents your person's thoughts on this situation. So we've got the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. This is about this person wanting that higher level of commitment. You know, you just saw the marriage card show up, and, you know, they're wanting this to be an all around connection where the both of you connect and vibe with each other on every level, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Okay. Let's clarify. Oh, there's a passion card again. Like I said, this person must be daydreaming about you, baby, like that. Okay, Virgo, that's what I'm talking about. So they're following their intuition when it comes to this connection. Okay. They have a lot of passion for you, a lot of love for you. Like I said, that's the beautiful thing about it. It's not just lust. It's the love that they feel for you that's driving the passion, I feel like. Okay. So we've got heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. This person knows that you are, you know, the right person for them. Okay. All right. So this next card represents what he or she thinks of you. We have the Three of Cups showing up here. This person, you know, realizes that you're a soulmate, because this is a soulmate card as well. And this is, you know, them wanting reunion with you. They want to come together with you. For those of you that don't understand, this is a past life connection you've had with this person. So it's like you're redoing it again, this time in this lifetime. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, so this person is, you know, building up their confidence for when it's time for the two of you to come together. And then we've got the revelation card here. You know, they're having, I feel like spirit is revealing a lot of things to them about this connection and what it all entails. Okay. So we've got the infatuation card showing, it said, or popping up. It says, it feels electric, but remember, it's easy to mistake a new crush for love. Keep your heart in check while you ride the high. So this is about, you taking your time and this person taking their time, so that, like I said, you don't rush and give too much too fast, or do whatever too soon. Okay. This is about fixing, learning from your mistakes and not reliving them, because that's where misunderstandings come in, where you feel like victimized. And then we've got lost soul on here. That's why, because you're rushing and you're not stopping to think, you're not stopping to smell the roses. This is a connection that needs to be savored, is what I feel like Spirit is saying. Okay. Then we've got the bluff card here. It says pretending, mask, exaggeration. This person is wearing a mask, your soulmate, because they're not wanting, they're waiting for the proper time to come in and say something to you. I feel like this person is completely focused on their intuition, and they're not going to make any moves until they get the go ahead from Spirit. Okay. All right. So when it comes to how this person feels about you, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They see you as the one with whom they want to be, want to have as their life partner. And they want to come together and compromise and, collaborate and build an amazing relationship with you. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. So yeah, like I told you, they're wearing the mask of deception, not being honest, because I told you this person's around you for most of you, and you don't even realize that it's them yet, because it's not time. When the activation is time for the two of you to get activated, just like what happened with the twin, that's going to happen, but not the negative aspects of it. Okay. Then we have the guidance. They're following Spirit's guidance, and they're ready to take a chance and to come towards you. So we've got releasing. Your person is working on letting go, moving on, walking away from things that no longer serve them in order to make space for this new relationship with you. So when it comes to what your person wants, we got the Page of Swords and the Two of Swords. Page of Swords is an air sign, or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And we also have the Two of Swords. So your person wants an end to the delays. And with the Two of Swords, they want, a choice to be made. They want you to choose them, because they know that there is someone else that, there's going to be competition. They're aware of that. Okay. Because like I told you, this person watches you and knows what is going on. That's why that Two of Swords is showing up as well, because it's Spirit telling you that you're being observed by this person. Okay. So they're stepping into their divine masculine energy, because they know that, you're their divine feminine. And they may in the past have been in this hopeless energy, thinking that, nothing was ever going to come to fruition when it came to their love life. But I feel like, they're moving past that now. They realize that, that things are going to work out. And then we've got the Nourish card. This is talking about them, they're focusing on self-growth, on themselves, on finding, focusing on making themselves better. Okay. The next card represents what you need to know about your person. Your person is ready to take the leap of faith with the Fool, Aries energy. Okay. They are doing whatever they need to do, and they're going to be ready when the time comes. So that's why it's imperative for you to be that way as well. So we've got the Living the Dream card. It says, living the dream isn't a solo gig. Every day feels like the best plot twist when you're with the one you love. So this is what they're ready to take the leap towards. Okay. Living the dream with you. And they're, continually walking away from things that no longer serve them. Okay, I'm getting TF cards. Okay. Yeah. So, you know, they're dealing with the karma, with their karma too. The consequences, the cause and effect, the debts. This is about them wanting to get the karma, you know, what they've deserved because they've been treated badly in relationships where they've treated the other person properly, just like you. You've treated most of the people you've been in relationships with properly, and you know, you've gotten the short end of the stick as well. So this is about, you know, the karma, you getting the, or dharma, getting the good karma, right? Okay, the next card represents the advice from Spirit. So we got the Two of Cups. Spirit is telling you this is a strong connection, mutual attraction with this person. And, you know, this is an amazing situation, an amazing opportunity that you have. So Spirit is telling you to trust, okay? To trust. And then we've got the karmic partner card coming up. So I feel like this is talking about that twin trying to come back. So we just going to throw it to the side. Let me get one more card from here. Okay. Spirit is telling you don't rush things with this person. It says rushing through the romance, hit pause and let things simmer. Good things take time, and so does lasting love. So if this is somebody with whom you're going to have a relationship with for the rest of your life, there's no rush. There's no need for you to go warp speed. Okay. Like I said, I feel like that's been the kiss of death for the majority. This is everybody. I'm not just talking to you, Virgo. I'm talking to every sign. This has been, I feel like, the kiss of death for most of y'all in your relationships, is because you're so, I feel like it comes from good intentions. You're so excited. You know, you want to be in love. You want to be with, you know, somebody that loves you back. This has been a dream of yours all your life, I feel like. And I feel like when you get into these connections, maybe it's because part of it could be because it's been a long time between relationships, or you just so tired of being mistreated. I don't know. It could be a myriad of different things, but I feel like, you know, that it comes from a good place, but you shoot yourself in the foot because it's something this lady, this woman said to me one time, and I'm like, that makes perfect sense. What she says it's like you throw your, I have to make it right for the men too, but it's like you throw your wedding dress. You get in the car with your person and you throw your wedding dress in the back seat, or throw your wedding dress in the trunk, or throw your tux in the trunk. Okay. It's like you meet this person and you already 10 years down the line, or a couple of years down the line, when this is supposed to be the time when you're going through the honeymoon phase. You're getting to know this person. The person is getting to know you. You just having fun. You know, don't worry about where it's going. Just have fun. Because if you continue to have fun with this person, it's going to go exactly where you want it to go. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. There's no need for you to go 100 miles an hour. And then you want, like I told you, you want to savor this connection, Virgo. You don't want to get into something with somebody. You know what it's like? It's like when you go on a trip to somewhere. Let's say you go on a trip to New York City, right? New York City is so huge. Okay. There's so many things to do, so many attractions, so many other places. And it's not just Manhattan. You have other boroughs that you can go to as well. So it's like going to New York City and you only got like 1 or 2 days to be there. And you trying to pack in and cram in all this shit in that 1 or 2 days, and it ends up being like a blur. And I feel like that's what Spirit is saying with this. Okay. That there's no reason for you to rush. It's like you going to New York and you have the rest of your life to live there, but you acting like you only got a day and you got to see everything and do everything and whatever. And Spirit is telling you, no, slow down, get to know this person, sit in the energy, enjoy it, relax, stop worrying and stressing over where this is going to go. Spirit has just told you, this is the jackpot. All you got to do is be yourself, heal yourself first. And then when you step into this connection, be your authentic self. Okay? Because this person's going to show you who they are. You got to take the time to show them who you are. And you need to understand how they function, how you function, how you want to be loved, how they want to be loved. There's so many different things. You got to hear their stories. You got to tell them your stories. It's so many things that you and this person are going to need to do in order to come together in this relationship. So don't rush it. Savor it. Take the time to enjoy it. Just know that you're going to be in this connection with this person, and just be happy. That's all spirit wants you to do, is just be happy. But I feel like a lot of it too is control. Okay. And I'm talking to everybody. I talk to me too. Okay. We control freaks. We feel like that, our life, major issues in our lives, or major situations in our lives, have not been in our control for all our lives, especially the romance, in the romance department, right? It's like we've attracted all these crazy people, gone through all this crazy shit. And it's like, it makes you, the more you feel like it's out of control, the more you want to hang on to it, the more you want to grab onto it, and the more you want to try to control it. But that's what's slowing it down. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. If you want it to go the speed that it's supposed to go, just back off. Live your life. Focus on Virgo. Love the fuck out of Virgo. Love Virgo so much till your cup, that the Ace of Cups, where I show you the Ace of Cups and it's overflowing. Love yourself until it's like that. Be the best Virgo you can be, and stop putting so much emphasis on this other person. I understand you want the love from outside, and you not so much worrying about the love that you have for yourself. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is, if there's no love for self, there is no love from the outside. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. That's why you've been through a lot of the shit you've been through. And I'm talking about me too, because I didn't love and honor myself the way I should have. And I feel like a lot of you didn't as well, because I feel like you were taught to not do that. Okay. Especially my females out there that's watching me. You were taught to give to everybody else and put yourself last. And when you put yourself last, the cup is fucking empty. So what you gonna give to you if you can't give to nobody else? Okay. We talk about the airplane scenario, right? They say if anything is happening, the plane destabilizes and the oxygen mask drops down, you got to put yours on first before you put anybody else's on. Because how can you do something to help somebody else if you passed out and you can't do nothing to help nobody else? So this is about you just saying, fuck this. I'm going to put me first, take care of me. It's all going to be about self-love. And see, it sounds counterintuitive. It sounds like what I'm telling you to do is going to push this person away, but it's not. It's going to make them love you even more, because they realize how much you love and you prioritize yourself. So that's going to make them step into your energy and love and prioritize you more. Try something different. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Stop doing the shit you used to do in the past, because if it worked, you wouldn't be here, right? You would be with your person. So the fact that you've done all these things, you've operated this certain way for so many fucking years, do something different. It's about to be 2026. Okay. If you want your life to be different, you want it to be better, you're going to have to start taking some advice from other people. Okay. That's doing it right. That know what they're doing. So spirit knows what they're doing. Okay. So that's what I'm telling you. It may seem like, why you can't get this together? Why is it taking so long? Why is it this? Why is it that? Good things come to those who wait, and it's just going to happen when it's going to happen. And in this situation, in this scenario, I know it sucks, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I got to tell you, it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. It does not matter what you do or what you say or whatever. You can't, it's like, I don't want to say it like this, but this is what I'm getting. It's like the equivalent of death. You know how people, no matter how much money you got, no matter what you've experienced, no matter who you know, no matter what's going on, right? When it's time for you to go, you're going to go. Ain't nothing nobody can do to stop it, right? No matter if you could pay, you got all the money in the world. You can't pay nobody to stop it. If if you sick, it's a terminal disease, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, right? But this is what spirit is giving me. That's why we're talking about it. I'm telling you all this to tell you it's the same thing with this. You have no control over what is going on. And I know that sucks and I don't like it either, but I'm telling you, you don't. So just leave it and let it come when it's supposed to come. Okay? We here with the reads. We reading every week about your person. Keep the faith. Don't give up, Scorpio. Oh gosh, you might be dealing with a Scorpio. Don't give up, Virgo. Okay? Spirit has got your back. You have a team that is working with your person. This is a destined connection. It is fated. It's one of the first cards that came out. So it's going to happen no matter what. And a lot of times, you know, when you grasping at it and wanting to have it, wanting it, it's like it won't do it. And then when you get mad, the very time you get pissed and you like, fuck this, I'm not worried about this bullshit no more. That's when your person going to show up. Because that's what I'm telling you. You have to be in a place where you don't need this person in order for them to come through. That is why Spirit is telling you to get all your areas of your life together. Okay? This is about you making sure that you're good no matter what. Because you see those things on TV. Like I was watching something the other day on TV where this lady was talking about, she was in an abusive relationship, right? She got her kids in the middle of the night and left. And they ended up having to go to a shelter, right? So the reason why I'm giving you this experience, this situation, is to show you that we're trying to get you together so that if it's a situation like that ever occurs where you end up on your own for some reason, you got you. You ain't got to worry about nobody else. If you got to get up and leave something in the middle of the night with your kids or leave yourself in the middle of the night, or you in some type of position, you can help yourself. This is about you standing in your power, knowing your worth, knowing that you are in control of your life and you got yourself together. It's just this one thing here when it comes to love, because Spirit is trying to get you the type of relationship you want, the type of relationship that you deserve, but it's going to require you to be different and do different things. You can't keep doing the same shit you was doing and expect this person to come in and be right. Because if you was doing shit right the first time, you probably would already be in a relationship. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. You were supposed to come here, go through the things that you went through, and it's just supposed to come in when it's supposed to come in, okay? But you got to let go of the things that no longer serve you. And there's some shit that some of y'all are holding on to, and it's holding you back. Okay, that's what Spirit is telling you. That's why we talk about the healing all the time. That's why we talk about these things over and over again, because just like you were hypnotized to get into whatever situations you were in by the things you learned in the past. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to undo that and put you in the right mindset for you to get what it is you want. Okay. All right, let's move on. So when it comes to the outcome card, look at that. Look at what your outcome card is. Look, what were we just talking about? What I said when you in the Ace of Cups, what I tell you, love yourself until the water is like this. It's overflowing. The love you have for yourself is like this. Okay? And then you ain't going to have to worry about what happens when that person comes in, because that person ain't going to be able to do nothing else but mirror this. Okay? All right. Let's clarify. Oh, Lord. The twin flame card. Ugh. Like, get away. Okay. Spirit is telling you, don't self-sabotage. Love on you. Okay. Put you first. Like I told you, we want the outside love, but it's about the inside love first. If you want the outside to love you, you got to love the inside first. Okay. All right. They keep coming. Oh, they keep coming. Hold on. I don't know why now they starting to... all these cards. Hold on. I'm going to switch the deck. Okay, yeah. This is about you, intimacy. You opening yourself up to this person. And in order for you to do that, you got to love yourself so you can step into this connection without fear. Okay, I'm not saying you ain't going to be nervous or whatever. But like I said, it's levels. So if you like anxious and you overwhelmed and you all this, it's something you got to go back to the drawing board and see what's going on, Virgo. Okay, because it's about you stepping into your confidence and knowing that you can step into this connection and you can make it work. Okay, because those of you that are, wondering about it, because look, we got unspoken feelings. It says you're not imagining the undercurrent. There's an emotional charge here that no one's fully naming yet. Okay, so both of you are going to have unspoken feelings, but in order to have that courage to come forward and tell each other how you feel and be okay in that energy and not be, overwhelmed, like I said, and super anxious and all that stuff, You have to calm yourself. You got to get yourself right. Okay. All right. Let's get some messages from Spirit. Let's see what they want to tell you. Let me do these first. Okay. So we have collaboration. There's a willingness for both parties to cooperate and unify. So this is about you and this new person collaborating together. We have sorrow. It says sadness and regrets dwell in someone's heart. You know who that is. Let's throw it to the side. Then we got loyalty. It says someone wants to be supportive and has your best interests at heart. Okay, so this is a new person. Okay, all right, let's get some other cards. But like I say, you can do this, Virgo. You can get yourself together. It says wise counsel. It says seek guidance from trusted friends or mentors to help you along. Then we have shield of resilience. It says employ your shield of resilience, guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strength in love and career. Okay? All right. Like I said, this is about you realizing how strong you truly are, because we go through things, you know, we get beat down. We got people chipping away, trying to chip away at your, you know, your self-confidence and your self-worth. And then, you know, after a while, we start to believe those things. We start to believe that, you know, we're not worthy. We're not going to ever have somebody that's going to treat us right, all kind of stuff. You got to get out of that. Okay. So we've got, I feel so happy with you. We have, I admire you. And we have, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. All right. So like I said, this person can't wait to come into your life and be of service to you and love you and treat you the way you deserve to be treated, the way you've always deserved to be treated, Virgo. Okay? All right. So we've got, I could care less about being with anyone else. We are finally coming into union. I'm always with you, even when you think I'm not. And I will always come back to you. All right. But like I said, you got an amazing person coming your way. All right. You don't realize how perfect you are to me. Like I said, this person is going to worship the ground you walk on. I can't imagine life without you. Then we've got, you're the only one I see. Okay. All right. Let's get these, and then we'll get some oracle cards, some love oracle cards from Spirit. Okay, so we got best self showing up again. It says, I want to be my best self for you. I'm working really hard to level up for you and meet you as your equal, your mirror. I know we will always grow together, but I want you to be proud of who I am today. Okay. Then we have wanting. Okay. I am feeling the urge to come towards you. I can't help wanting you sexually. Your energy excites me and allures me. I want your touch and I'm craving you. Your body turns me on. I just want you right now. Okay. All right. You are this person's world. Okay. We got the My World card at the bottom. All right. Let's get a fairy. What is it? Romantic fairy oracle card to see what Spirit wants to tell you about the reading. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. This damn twin flame recognition. Twin flame reunion. We're going to throw that over here. Okay, it says forever young. It says a song of youthful playfulness. Okay. Then we have self-love. Love yourself first. What we just talked about. We have bonding. It says, as you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. Okay. Let me get this one. It says, open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. Okay. So like I said, if you are nervous about this connection and you're not wanting, you're scared to let somebody in and all this kind of stuff, keep working on yourself, because you shouldn't be petrified to have this person come into your life. That means, you know, the level of comfortability you have for allowing this person into your life has to do with the work that you've done on yourself. Okay. Because I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say you're not going to have any nerves at all. Of course you're going to feel nervous because it's a new relationship. You know that this person is supposed to be your life partner. You know, you have wanted this so badly for a long period of time. I get it. But that's how you know if you're ready. If you still angry at the twin, you ain't ready. You gotta heal it. Okay. If you gotta heal it and forgive this person. If you are, like I said, super worried about this coming together, and it's taking up all this space in your mind, this person living rent free in your head, but not in a positive way, then you got to look at that. Okay. Because you can't, the best way is, that's not the best way to go into it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You gotta, have a level of confidence. Like you have to know that no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. Let me say it like that. Okay. All right, Virgo, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Virgo.